Hello everyone, it's Aurora from Aurora's Apothecary. I wanted to give you guys just a little quick tour of the garden. It's definitely overgrown, but we will get out here real soon to fix that. So it is mid to late August right now, so I just want to show you a few things that are prolific in the garden right now. We have a lot of wormwood. And we did harvest some of it, so we have lots and lots, so we chopped down quite a bit of it. Next to it is its cousin, Sweet Annie. Let me go out a little bit so you can see exactly how tall those are. If I was standing next to them, they would definitely be taller than me. Sweet Annie is, it's such a good smell. It's an Artemisia. So, Artemisia annua. Next up, Echinacea. Echinacea is in full bloom right now. She is loving this season and the heat. So these I've been letting grow for a few years, and I haven't harvested off of them because what I'm really after is that root down there. But I think she's getting big enough that we're going to be able to start chopping her down a little bit. Next up is Anise hyssop, which we have been out of at the stores all year because I harvest it fresh and then I dry it. I can't really buy anise hyssop anywhere, so what I have in the stores is all that I have all year. So if you're after anise hyssop, I will let you guys know when the harvest comes in, and you'll have to run to the store and get it before it's gone, because I don't have a really huge crop of it. All right, what's next? I do have some calendulas down here. We've been definitely harvesting them when we can, preferably every day. So there's one, a calendula. We use this in our super healing salve, so we harvest it every day all summer long, and then dry it or immediately put it in our oil that we're infusing for super salve. This is our feverfew patch. That's fine over there. It says feverfew. Fix that a little. Feverfew is what we put in our migraine tincture, and we'll be harvesting this right after my class on Thursday. I'm giving a tour of the garden, so we're trying to keep the garden as intact as possible, and then we're going to really harvest. And feverfew is definitely one of our harvesters. It is in full bloom, and this will be our third or fourth harvest off of it. So, and I'm sure it'll bloom again. We've got over here, vervain. So vervain is a Wisconsin native. It is a great nervine relaxant, and I have tension headaches, and so I've been using the vervain for that. So we have one left here flowering for my students to see, but I harvested the rest of them. They're in the drying shed. Bam, that's the drying shed right there. And the greenhouse that we're not currently using because it's really hot in there. What else do I got here? I have some bee balms, our native variety, and this like dark fuchsia. Some more echinaceas. Over here I have hyssop. So that was the anise hyssop over there. That one with big purple flowers. And this one is the regular hyssop, Hyssopus officinalis. So we use that for lungs in our cold and flu. We have some marshmallow blooming right now. We use the leaf and the root. Our lavender looks pretty terrible right now. And our Roman chamomile is kind of done and definitely competing with our weeds. We have some great chocolate mint over here. Quite a bit of it that started out as one plant. You can see it goes all the way back there and there and there, and it went all over this walkway, but we harvested that the other day so that we can get through here. What else do we have that's fun? Clary sage. This is a first year clary sage, so next year it will come up and bloom. Here's more of that Sweet Annie, so I'll come up to it and show you guys like how tall it is. That's my shoulder height there. So awesome. We got a lot of valerian. It's hard to kind of see right now, but it is all of this is valerian. So we'll be harvesting those roots in the spring. Our hops is getting there. the one on the other side of the house is ready to harvest. This one it'll be pretty soon, I think. And so we're harvesting the flowers off of there, the strobials. Yep, these right there. And we'll put that in our sleep tea. We got a couple different milkweeds here. This one is butterfly weed, and it is meant for the lungs and colds. They call it pleurisy root, so we use the root for pleurisy. And this is regular milkweed. I have one that's still blooming, which is amazing. I love the smell of it. This is my skullcap, my American skullcap. My crop actually failed last year. Like, it didn't come back. So these are all brand new plants, and I'm actually letting them kind of go instead of harvesting them so I can get the seeds off of them. Is this one with the purple flowers. And then I missed it over here, but I have a really big patch of Chinese skullcap. So it's like all of this area. So they're both skullcaps, but they're used differently. One we use the leaves, one we use the roots. One is used as a nervine, one is used for pain. So I am doing lots of research into skullcap right now. This is my white sage, which normally does pretty great here, but it's getting a little yellow, so I think it's got too much water. So we're pulling back on the water, and it's just August, so it still has time to get bigger. This is my biggest one. So we're about almost hip height. So, and then we will probably bring them all in for the winter to keep them growing before we harvest off of them. And the rue, don't touch. Phytophototoxin. I have had rue rash before. We have it kind of wrangled up in a little fence to try to get people not to touch it with some warning signs. So we've got the back gardens. I think I'll do that in a separate video for you guys. We got lots of mugwort, lots and lots and lots. There's mugwort back there, there's mugwort there, and this little bit back there was all mugwort, and we pulled it all out. But it's coming back. So yeah, so happy late summer from Aurora's Apothecary. There's a little tour of the garden, and come back for part 2. All right, like and subscribe. Bye-bye.